Welcome to Explore YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn about three formulas of Excel. These three formulas are sum, SumIf and SumIfs. First we will start with sum. Like I put the formula here in L2 column cell which represents sum. So we are going to do a sum of this amount of G column that is started from G3 until G28. So this will give me the total amount of that particular cell amount. So it is 2,45,000. So this is the simplest formula how to calculate sum of particular column. Now we will start with sum ifs. Sum if will represent you about the particular product name, particular person name, item name, whatsoever. You will get the right calculation against that particular name. So let's start with sum if. Sum if represents equal to sum if bracket started E. E is the column where the name are represented. So here in the E column, comma E3. Why I log this E3? Because this is the particular name data E3 which I wanted to ensure against the sum if formula. And where I'm looking the value of this E3 is in G column. G column starts from G3 until G28. So once I close the bracket, I get sum if of data. So this will represent me the value of data only from the column of G. Similarly, we can find the total amount represent against the creditor name in the G column. That's how we use this formula. E represents the E column, E4 represents the specific name, that is creditor, comma G, in which column the amount are being residing. So it will ensure creditor's total amount here, and once you plus this amount you will get total of sum 2,45,000. So third formula is sum ifs. Now you have made payment for your debtor or creditors. You might have received, you might have paid. You may have some kind of source mode from which or from to which source you have paid through, like Paytm, cash, check, and so on. So now SumIf will help me to identify the debtor who have paid me through different kind of payment gateways or in cash as well. So let's see the SumIfs formula. It represents first the G column. G column is a sum range criteria, sum range where the total values are being in figures residing, and criteria range is E column where those two data characters names are being represented. Then again criteria 1. My criteria 1 is in the E column, that is data. I wanted to know about the data who have paid through me cash. And then criteria range 2 is I. What were the those sources, payment gateway sources they through which the customer, sorry, my consumer, customer data have paid me. So it is residing in the I column, and the value I'm looking for in the I is I3, that is Paytm or cash. This will let me know the total amount of cash being paid me through data. Similarly for Paytm as well. Why we use SumIfs? SumIfs help us to know any kind of third adjustment being made in the Excel spreadsheet, which will be very helpful to a database to sort out the information. So this will help me to understand the criteria that If another criteria is being added as a third column, fourth column, fifth column, then how I will sort out the information? It will be get through the SumIfs. Similarly, we use the formula for creditor. Creditors are residing in E column, but before that we have to set the sum range that is in the G column. So G column represent all the amounts against debtor creditors. E column represents the name. Then E4 is the specific name against which I want to know about the cash being paid or not. And that value will be able to know through my I column, because in the I column I have mentioned it is paid through Paytm, cash or check whatsoever. So comma I3, again we have to log the cell to identify the amount of cash being paid through cash. Similarly we will be using for Paytm as well. So friends, this is how simply we can use sum formula, then SumIf formula, then SumIfs formula in order to get the information sorted in a very simple way to understand and carry on the work in an effective and efficient way. I hope friends you like the video. Please like and share.